Singapore Deputy Prime Minister Lawrence Wong says relations between the US and China may be worsening, but leaders on both sides understand the stakes and don't want to see conflict in their lifetimes. The greater concern should be what the next generation will make of it. He was speaking at the 20th edition of the Forbes Global CEO Conference that brought together political and business leaders to share their thoughts on future trends.
A next generation growing up in a very different environment in both US and China. And if there is no ability for that people-to-people connection and communication to happen, it's very easy to portray the other side as the bad guy. We are the good guys. And both sides do that, and you have a whole generation of people growing up thinking that way. Then what happens 20 years from now, 30 years from now? I think that's something we should be concerned about. And that's why maintaining those lines of communication, having people-to-people contact is so important, because it's all about building trust.
When asked about his hopes for Singapore as a global financial hub, Mr. Wong said the country has exceeded its targets and the financial services sector continues to grow. But he also pointed out that Singaporeans do not take things for granted and must continue to set new targets because, quote, we are always paranoid that somebody else will take our lunch.
We are continuing to set new targets for the next 5 years to see what more we can do to deepen our capabilities, anchor new players in growing areas like digitalization and sustainability. So we see these as two major trends that will shape the future of finance. Digitalization, a lot of things are happening there. Sustainability, it's one of the fastest growing segments in our financial services sector, especially where green financing is concerned.